analyzing Maddy Perez's style. In case you've been living under a rock, there's a new it girl in town. In this video, I'll be discussing the evolution and conception of Maddy Perez's style from the hit TV show Euphoria, especially in relation to her personality, decision-making, and character growth. I'll be covering all of Season 1, so fair warnings for spoilers ahead. However, I won't be mentioning anything from Season 2, so don't worry if you're not caught up yet. And before we get into it, I'd like to mention that 100% of you guys who watch my channel are not currently subscribed, because this is my first ever video. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. Okay, so back to the video. Maddy Perez is immediately introduced to the show in Season 1 as the resident head bleep in charge of Euphoria's sleepy little California town. We all went to high school with a girl like her. She's beautiful and sexy and superiorly confident in her own body. Not only is her physical looks and her sexuality her biggest confidence booster, but Maddy is supremely assured in her personality as well. Unlike the other characters, she seems uninterested in the act of finding herself. Rather, it's explicitly stated in the start of her episode that she already understands who she is, and she's just waiting for the rest of the world to catch up. We can see her confident diva persona emerge in the outfits that she wears. In one of her early scenes, she's wearing a rainbow monogram Louis Vuitton two-piece set. She stands out like a glittery thumb among the crowd of girls she is with, all of whom are wearing regular spandex workout gear like sports, bras, and shorts. In comparison to them, we see Maddy's emphasis on being stylish, put together, and chic at all times, even in the middle of a sweaty phys ed workout. This is one of the first of many matching sets that Maddy favors. She wears many others throughout the show, including this fabulous layered lilac dress set, which I adore. She's often seen wearing halter tops and short skirts, along with kitten heels or a little purse. Her color palette tends to skew towards purples and blues, often with darker undertones. I love that her and Cassie seem to be subtly matching in many of their scenes together, with Cassie being the lighter pastel shades to Maddy's darker ones. It's very slight, but it's obvious in showing that the two girls are friends and that they're subconsciously a pair. Maddy is shown to really love this huge fur coat that Sharon Stone wears in the 1995 movie Casino. It's explained that Maddy has a huge admiration for Stone's character in the movie because she, quote, played the F out of De Niro, end quote, and it seems like she wants to do the same to Nate. This is a little bit of dramatic irony for Maddy's character, because I'm pretty sure she didn't finish the movie to see how it ends. While Stone seems to be scamming her high-rolling mobster boyfriend for money and nice things in the beginning of their relationship, she eventually loses the power as the two slowly start to turn bitter, hate each other, and plot to kill each other. Maybe a poetic foreshadowing in the downfall of Nate and Maddy? Maddy also seems to love that coat because it's a symbol of extravagant wealth and security, which she desperately wants. Fur coats, especially huge and expensive ones like the ones that Sharon Stone wears in Casino, are intimidating in the amount of status and money that it implies for the owner. Most importantly, she wants the coat so much because it proves Nate's dedication to her, and that her attempts at manipulating him to fall in love with her are working. If he's willing to buy her such an expensive, lavish coat, then it seems like she's got him in the palm of her hand. The brands that Maddy wears are a mix of highbrow and lowbrow. She wears both pieces from trendy younger brands, such as Realization Par, Acne, and Daisy, while simultaneously bringing out vintage Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and of course, that ridiculous fur coat. She obviously has a nose for fashion, a taste for luxurious things, and yet the slightly limited wallet of a teenage girl. Maddy also never shies away from experimentation, especially in the form of design and texture. While she never really strays away from her two-piece silhouette, she's not afraid to play around with different materials and appliques to add little bits of quirkiness to her attire. Take this denim two-piece set with daisies from Minnow, for example, that she wears while bowling. Or this fabulous fuzzy vintage Chanel-inspired sweater set that she dons at the mall. Sensuality is also brought into many aspects of Maddy's clothing, from its tight silhouette to its emphasis on hourglass figures. Many of Maddy's outfits reveal belly buttons, cleavage, or at least a little bit of her ribs. Her comfortableness with her body and sexuality reflects what we've learned about her views on intimate relationships, in which she utilizes sex as a means of power and control. Probably the most iconic outfit from the first Euphoria season is this cutout two-piece set from IMGO. Not only is this a super realistic brand for a teenage girl character to be buying from, but it's pretty affordable too. It also shows that Maddy's in on the current trends, and, most likely, sets them for her peers. God only knows how many of the exact same sets I'd seen in the weeks after this episode premiered. The cutouts and silhouettes are classic Maddy, figure-hugging, revealing, but still sophisticated at the same time. The set is also dyed a royal purple, which was custom-made for the show. I totally agree with the choice, as that specific shade of purple is tied to feelings of royalty, charisma, and power, a total Maddy outfit. It's unfortunate that Nate doesn't seem to appreciate this outfit, as he turns violent towards Maddy for both her choice of clothing and her ability to piss off his parents. While this outfit may symbolize the true Maddy, one who's daring, confident, beautiful, and powerful, it brings out the true Nate, controlling, abusive, manipulative, and toxic. It's a great use of symbolism for both of their characters, because they interact with each other in such a negative way while she's wearing this outfit, showing that the real Nate will never love the real Maddy for who she is, and will turn brutal if she doesn't obey him like he wants. In the days following Nate's assault on Maddy, her clothing and makeup choices take a complete 180. While she's not decidedly unfashionable, especially for the means of an average teenager, it's clear that Maddy doesn't look like herself. Gone are the light colors and pretty eyeliner. She's now wearing all black, no makeup, and turtleneck sweaters to cover the marks that Nate left around her neck. Her lack of interest in dressing herself up like she used to shows the trauma she feels after the assault, as well as the ways in which Nate severely damages both her physical and mental self-worth. Throughout the show, the only person that seems to take a hit to Maddy's confidence is Nate. This is shown even from the very first time that we meet her, in which she exclaims that she's disgusting, and it's implied that it's because she cannot get over her bad relationship with Nate. Nate's negative influence over her style and appearance, one of the few things in life that Maddy actually wants to take seriously, symbolizes the toxic chokehold that he has over her. No other character in this show tells Maddy what to do or what to wear or who to be, except for Nate, and unfortunately, Maddy listens. In the season finale, Maddy's winter formal look is one for the books. A head-to-toe glittering ensemble of silver chainmail, this sheer outfit includes a matching halter top and a skin-tight skirt. It also has a veil that partially obscures Maddy's eyes, as well as a feathery black cover-up. The chainmail seems to be Maddy's armor, as she's no longer with Nate and finally realizes that she shouldn't be. It would make sense for her to try to protect herself in this new world with the clothes that she wants to wear. The feathers are also reminiscent of that giant fur coat she once used to love, as if an ode to another thing she knows she should say goodbye to. Still, the silhouette and the concept is classic Maddy, a good thing, as it seems she's finally rediscovering the girl she used to be. Finally, we'd be leaving a lot out in this analysis if we didn't analyze the other components of Maddy's outfits, namely makeup and accessories. Euphoria is a show that is first and foremost a beautiful show, and its attention to detail is really shown in the little parts of Maddy that bring her character to life. Her nails are always in some shade of perfectly done gel acrylic, which is something I would totally expect from a Valley Girl teen queen. Her makeup is also reflective of her commanding and magnetic personality, never shying away from attention. Consisting of an array of bedazzled gems and pointy, flicky eyeliner, it serves as both a weapon and a mask for a girl who's softer on the inside than that her prickly exterior belies. I love her makeup the most out of all the characters on the show, but perhaps that's just because I'm more partial to a razor-sharp wing myself. And also, isn't it so cute how in a scene where she wears a cherry dress, she paints little cherries next to her eyes? Anyways, that's the end of my first video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you have other suggestions for new ones, I would love to hear them as well. Make sure to subscribe and like the video, but only if you enjoyed it. I love you guys, and have a wonderful day. Bye.
To let myself surrender, to tell me what to do.